Welcome to a video, I don't know what it's called, Stephen Fletcher.
How are you, Dal?
Very good, great to see you, always good to be in your office, and I'm surprised with the way you've been going with the sets. There wasn't fire brigade everywhere because you have been on fire.
Going good.
It's going well. It's going well. I mean, for those who don't know, with Fletch, we introduced it, about June last year. Two services, one which is a entry-level one, $20 across the board, where you give tips of a Wednesday, Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Just straight line tips, race 1, number 2, whatever. And then the other one, which is the more in-depth one, which we'll talk more about, which is a race-by-race summary or race-by-race selections for Sydney and Melbourne, which is sent out about a half an hour before every race, and essentially the horses that you're going to be backing.
On Saturday only.
Saturdays only, yeah. Tell people about that, and I mean, then people say, oh yeah, is it Fletcher's A set and all that, but it naturally is.
It is. It is. We're already on them anyway, so and we don't knock off the price because we bet here, there and everywhere where we don't really affect it, but I think it's a good way to sort of, if you're deciding on backing a horse, thinking about taking an early price for instance, and we don't like it, I'd say 9 out of 10 times it'll get out in the market, so removes the indecision about when to bet, which is very important.
Absolutely.
If you take $3.20 in the morning and starts $5, it's like,
yeah, the old cliche that we probably grew up with, and when you learn as you get into it a little bit more, the cliches are wrong. Any price a winner. No, any price a winner is actually the way to the poorhouse.
That's right.
Yeah.
So any price you can sell your house. If you sell it at rock bottom, you won't be able to buy a nice house when you move. So.
Exactly. And just to explain how that works, as you said, you're on a lot of them, but there are times I've seen you run through the ring and go again and go again and go again on these horses, depending on what price they get to. But it's quite obviously you've got yourself, King, Sean, and the other really big players in the game. It's quite common that you'll land on the same horses, and then the waves of that will come, and hence why they do shorten.
Yeah, they've all got similar models, so we're going to sort of come up with similar things most of the time. So yeah, you got a chance here to sort of work out which ones are we going to be on.
That's right. And look, I mean, obviously,
I'll be buying it. Yeah,
exactly. It's pretty good. But we all, I mean, we're all there, and it's the first thing that we look at. The text message that comes through, basically, as soon as the previous race is finished, it comes through, and you're ready to go. So it's before the real betting starts. So you're already locked and loaded to know that this is going to be roughly its price. Now we'll talk about the price back in a second, but obviously for things like this, there's people out there in the audience that aren't as price dependent or aren't as finite on it. You've been finding winner after winner after winner as well too with the selections.
It's a $20 selection.
Oh, we'd talk about them both, but on the Saturdays as well too.
Just the on-top one that gets up.
Well, you go back a fortnight ago or thereabouts. I think you carded in both Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah,
not a bad effort.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But you're just look at her, the shoulders back, carded it again. But that was it, and we'll talk about the price there. Like I think two of the real good highlights from the day were Spill the Beans, which is I think one of your probably
$11 into what was it, $4?
$4.80, and I think that was what you rated it. So it's SP, and that $11 was available in betting, not just corporates or whatever. When the boys on track put it up, there was $11 freely available.
So that's available to everyone. It's Sydney meeting, so
so it's not
you can get on.
Yeah, you can get on, and then in the last, what was it? There was Montaigne was the winner, obviously. There was about another 2 horses that were coming from similar form lines, making the step up in grade. All week they're around the 4-1, 5-1 mark, taking each other on for favouritism. You've sent out at the same time, and at the same time that they're all still around about that mark. You've sent out Montaigne's, I think $2.80.
$2.80, yeah.
And that's where it's SP.
And SP there,
yeah. So if you're following that, you're ahead of the game. So I mean, from your point of view, the way that you're looking at the mathematics of it, that's the real edge to this product.
Yeah, I think most people are price dependent anyway these days. With all the corporates, no one's just betting with the tab and copying a pari-mutual dividend anymore.
We hope not.
People respect their money too much for that.
Yeah. So I mean, whether you want to follow your stuff,
it's a useful tool.
And I mean, and for those horses that are firming, if you like another one, that's going to blow obviously too. It's a yin and yang of it. So if you want to be getting the right odds about the horses that you like, and this is a really good guide of what is going to be the most likely firmer in the race before the real betting starts.
Yeah.
And the fallacy out there that a lot of the money is done during in the lead up to the week. It's what, about an 80-20 situation there, you reckon?
I think less.
Even less, yeah. So you do see those massive price variations, like we talked about Spill the Beans, Montaigne. Spill the Beans 30ing its price, Montaigne halving its price. So with that, there's going to be big fluctuations either way. And it doesn't mean you get it right all the time, but it means that there's the opportunity for getting the right price.
And you do what you want. You can lay it back.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's like a winner before they've raced.
That's right. Well, that's
if you want to treat it that way.
I mean, if you wanted to just crunch away, if you were just to lay,
you want to be a dirty earner.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't do it.
No, but that would be just an easy way of almost setting and forgetting, wouldn't it? And just grind a profit and you're going to finish in front. So there's many ways to do it, but the easiest way, if you just want to do it, you'll back winner after winner after winner following it and be on the horses you know at least are right, and at least you've got that comfort knowing that you're on them with people like this bloke here who's got all these edges everywhere.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, apparently, yeah, not. Yeah, so, but anyway, but yeah, I mean, it does come down to, as you said, you've got the models in place, you've got the systems in place, and I think, I would say your greatest skill is actually working out the mathematics of it, really, isn't it? Yeah. Because you did get the Year 12 4-unit maths. What do they call
it?
Amended, because you found a fault in a formula. Anyway, they'll make them. Well, I've still got the rights to the movie too. Yeah, but that's the skill to it, isn't it? It's actually being able to read the markets, and that's where you built the successes. What you are as one of Australia's biggest punters.
Yep,
perfect. Going. Lovely. The $20 service. It's a little bit of it's an interesting one. It's sort of reflective of the Stephen Fletcher life, isn't it?
The best.
It's here, there, and everywhere. It's out wide. It's no one's barred.
No.
Yeah.
The strike rate there's incredible.
It is massive, isn't it? And look, again, you talk about set and forget models for a profit. This is probably the easiest one. Look, there's no staking plan with it. It is a budget service, level service. But the easiest way to stake it is probably to bet to a ticket. Is it to back everyone to win 1,000 or 500?
I think just level stake them.
Yeah, even level stake them. Yeah, okay. So,
definitely.
Yeah,
you'll be winning.
Either way you do it, you're going to be winning, aren't you? Because they're basically, people say, there's shorter price things and all that, but you're zoning in on the real good things of the day.
Yep.
Like I think you sent out 2 tips. There's times on Wednesdays you send out 8 tips, and so you're not just doing them for fun.
No, we pick the eyes out of it everywhere.
Exactly, and like Saturdays is beautiful. There's a geography lesson on Saturday.
Kangaroo Island, all that.
It is just awesome, isn't it? Like half the fun of getting the message on Saturdays, see where the hell you've come up with them. So, but I think on level staking, I think it is. I'm not sure if it's level staking or betting to ticket, one of the two, whatever it is. I think the profit on turnover is settled at about 25%.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It's hard to beat.
It is, isn't it? So, if you did just want to have a bit of fun on a Wednesday and a Friday and a Saturday with these selections, just bang, off you go. There it is. Back them early.
Back them early.
Particularly
those out wide places, because they're going to go right off.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, if you have got a situation where you can still bet with corporates, which I don't know, most people probably watching this do, you just get on and take advantage of them, and you're going to be then get into the bracket.
We send those out once we've seen what price they're going up. So it's not. Let's send it out, and if they go up $1.50 went back, we'll make sure it's a good price.
Yeah, and they come through they come through at about midday. They're about
midday.
The day of the lady.
It's got to be around midday. You've got to check it all out.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So I mean, it's not just a flippant thing. I know you're putting a lot of thought into it, aren't you? Because it's a different world that you've stepped into, the world of providing public tips, and it's.
Oh, it's good.
It's a different pressure.
It's all bond together and beat them.
Yeah, exactly. But it is a different. I mean, for you who's betting phone numbers for most of your life, it is a different pressure when you actually got the responsibility of people investing.
Well, they should be multi-front now, so there's not much pressure now.
Oh, so they
should be right.
Yeah, that's
a big bank.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, that's the way to do it. You keep going, keep building the bank, and if you've been following Steve's stuff, that's it. And we've got a couple of specials too, Steve, for this week, which I know. A bit of excitement around the office. They love the Caulfield card, and Sydney they've just been nailing left, right and centre, so that's just going to continue on, we're sure. So as far as this week goes, we've got some, one, a high level of confidence, just as we sit here on Thursday morning, and then 2, we've got some special offers that if you sign up for the $20 service, you can get the also winning There They Are, which is a $10 service, about 10 tips of a Saturday morning, best of what the punter show is. That's also returning about a 20% profit over time. Not quite in your league, Stephen, but we're just 5% behind. But that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all
right. And we've got Friday tomorrow. We've got Moonee Valley tomorrow.
Yeah, Moonee Valley tomorrow.
Maria's on tomorrow. It's a good track.
Sorry, I mentioned Blue Diamond Day. He wants to be the out wide venues. So you got that the $20 service, and also the daily shots, which is the best from the organisations as well too, just on a daily basis. It's scattered tips there, which are also winning. They've been on fire lately. Or if you want to sign up to the Sydney Sydney and Melbourne services. It's $99 for the two. It's awesome value. You also get the $20 service thrown in for free this week too. That'll be ongoing for as long as you want to be part of it.
Yep, good.
And you're not locked into anything. It's just it's an ongoing payment, but you can opt out at any time, and there's no long ways of opting out. You just go to the side and say, I don't want it anymore, which I'm sure
if you want.
Yeah, you can bar Steve if you want, but I'm sure after a couple of weeks you'll be just desperate to be getting those messages in after every race, because it's gold and it's fantastic, and it's been a great addition. And as we said, with full confidence, it was going to be in profit mode the whole way through, and it pretty much has been.
It has been, yeah.
Yeah, lovely, cool. So jump on board, just go to the site, go either through this Punter Show site, depending on where you're watching this video, or one to follow as the buying page. It'll be right at the top of the page, and it's the Steve Fletcher double special, $99 for the two meetings, Sydney or Melbourne. If you just wanted one of them, it's $55 per week for either Sydney or Melbourne, and of course, or if you just wanted the budget service, $20 with the extra thrown in. I think they're calling it Fletch with fries.
Good, yeah, do that.
Lovely, cool.
It's
all right, good to see you, Stephen.
Thanks, Al.
Lovely,
good.
Good luck, and thank you, and there'll be a big carnival, and jump aboard with Fletch.
Yeah, thanks. Good.
Beautiful.